Greetings, my Geminis. This is Damien with HK Readings, Healing Culture Tarot, and I'm here to do December 2019 General Love Reading. This will be for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. Okay? Hopefully some of these messages resonate with you. For some of you, all of the story will. But if not, feel free to check out any of the other videos that I have posted for your other planetary alignments. And of course, we have a plethora of wonderful readers on YouTube, many to whom I subscribe to as well. There's a new channel y'all should look out for from a wonderful woman. I'm not going to tell you too much about her, although her energy is very, very powerful. I'll let you check it out for yourself. And plus, I don't want to go like on a rant like during your video, but the channel is Empress Love 888. Should also check out the Immaterial Garden. The Immaterial Garden is wonderful as well. Oh my gosh. Many of you probably already know Water Baby. Her Immortal Majesty is great as well. Just a lot of wonderful readers, okay? Now, to crown your reading, Gemini, I don't know what you got going on. We're about to see. I have a feeling we're going to be looking into the energy of another person to see how it's going to influence your life. What we have crowning here is the Ace of Pentacles, and it's the Ace of Pentacles from Tarot in Wonderland, okay? Cross watchers, you're welcome to the video. Take this how it applies. If you're watching for Gemini, just note that they are about to get the tea. One thing that I generally note when I get that card in this deck is in a lot of circumstances, it really does relate to the energy of an external figure coming forward and extending an offer of security, okay? It's love through saying, I want to be committed and I want to build something that's going to transcend a year. It's going to transcend a few years, where we are maybe aligning assets and accruing wealth and accruing property, starting a family. Somebody, whether it be with their words, but likely more so their actions, you know? The things that they bring to presentation. Those types of physical journeys that one can choose to go on with you, like saying, let's get a house, you know, it's going to be really through, I guess, those type of engagements that this person is going to come to you and make it clear through those same measures that you're who they want to be with, by saying, I only see a future with you. So as I discuss the future, these conversations have to be had with you. For many of you, you've known this person for some time. You may have even known that they have had strong feelings for you, but it's just now coming out. You were kind of like this prized, you know, image in their mind that it's not that they just, you know, sat there watching you like a midnight movie or anything. It was, they were trying to figure out how to take action, or what they really had to do in their own life to be noticed by you, okay? I'm sensing that strongly. What they had to do to be noticed about you. You may be the type of person who, when you do look for a mate or a partner, you know, they generally are of a certain stature, you know, or they usually are of a certain build. Like, you know, if you like a partner that's more physically healthy, like, you know, like, I'm getting certain, you know, certain individuals, if Victorians out there, won't date below or above a certain, you know, body fat percentage. Like, just, and if it's that particular for you, that's fine. Whatever it is, though, this person's been kind of seeing if they can basically fit the molds without compromising too much of themselves, of course, right? But like, if it was something that they could do with enough sacrifice for it to still be fair and balanced. And I see, you know, them finally figuring it out, Taurus. This could be for some of you someone that you've been waiting for them to get their shit together because you've already wanted this with this individual as well. You've been waiting for them to get their shit together. Like, not fixating on it, still living your life, still moving on. But, you know, it's tripped out because this is, I feel like I just said Taurus somewhere in this video. Right now, I'm just letting energies like roll through me. I'm just channeling. Hell, we're still on one card. And if I did, I really feel as though this Ace of Pentacles is on the board to tell me that many of you Geminis may be connecting with a Taurus. If I didn't say it, it was in my head so strongly, like in the back of my head, like I had. But yeah, it's screaming Taurus for some of you Geminis. And it was just so heavy. Like, it's almost to show just how hard, you know, they're going to come at you, how persistently they're going to come at you, and how sure and confident they are that you're it. I don't know what they've seen, what's transpired. It could be a culmination of things. It likely is, usually is. But there's like this bullheaded, like charging strength, you know, like light speed ahead type energy that I feel is going to really kick in December for you Gemini. So I don't know what you got stirring in your pot, but somebody tasted it and they like it. Yeah, okay. So we have the Three of Cups here. So when it comes to being someone that you know, seeing the Three of Cups here tells me that it definitely, you know, is for some of you. For others of you, you know, this person you could meet at a festive event, like a gala, a party, a premiere. I mean, it could even be a bar, because I definitely sense that, you know, there can be drinking involved, like definite drinking, not just the light merriment, but, you know. So what I'm gathering is that when this individual met you, you know, either they were getting over someone, Gemini, or had just come out of a period of just being alone. But either way, there was like this hint of tragedy involved in it, you know? And what there is a desire to love again because of like an interest sparked, you know, when like the light's been dim for so long and you go somewhere, you go to this place and it revitalizes your senses, or you meet this individual and it just restores certain hopes for love. Like, I'm really getting, okay, look, this is tea. This is, because when I talk about the force, like this is a strong energied person. Like their energetic field is super, super strong here. Ace of Pentacles to kick off the reading. They're coming up as the King of Cups and the King of Swords, Gemini. Even though this is, you know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, you know, I feel like there's two things that are going on with this King of Swords here, okay? For one, this is with the way that they're coming in with their love. It's almost as if because of what they've went through and the hurt that they've experienced, they don't want to be hurt again, but they are willing to extend themselves. So you know how people, when it's a situation like that, they'll come and they'll tell you exactly how it is and what's on their mind and how they feel, and it's like, so you're gonna take it or leave it, you know. They're gonna put it out there, not like it's an ultimatum, you know. It's gonna be cute, but you'll get to see that what's behind that exterior is a lot of definitely stable feels, but it's still watery, it's still emotional, and it's still symbolic of where this person has come from. You know, they've gained a lot of strength in coming into the King of Cups to balance their emotions and kind of keep their, keep their hands to themselves and navigate. But when it comes to wanting to step out and present yourself to someone, again, take that full step, you're gonna come with like a little no nonsense attitude. You're gonna just be very sharp and like, let's just get the facts out. This is how I feel, like trying to rationalize emotions so they don't get hurt. You know what I mean? Even just check out the body language. Legs open, legs crossed. The King of Swords is like, I'm not saying it in a negative way as far as like blocking, any chakral flow, but it's just that type of to oneself closed off, like impenetrative energy that, one can have. So I think they may come with it very rash, that they have desires to just be merry with you and have a wonderful, stable life. Like they want fun, but they want like a solid home life where you can just chill and relax. Like they want all of it, okay? And I definitely foresee that this is someone who's been thinking about kids for a while, male or female, and they already see you as the one. I'm seeing little ones like running around the living room. Like 3 kids is what I feel this individual may have in mind for some of you. 3 kids. Be on the lookout for that. Let's just see how you're feeling about this, Gemini. Because I feel like, within the duality of the King of Swords, like I was going to say, you're also kind of like slow your roll. Or this is how you're going to be when you meet this person. Because this person is going to be coming a little hard and heavy. You're just going to be like, slow your roll. Why? Because you have to assess things yourself, your damn self. You can't have one person sure about the both of y'all. You both have to be sure. And you're not trying to be put into a box. You don't want to be in a situation where you can be emotionally manipulated, where you can be gaslighted, where you can be fucking... You don't want to pity anybody. You don't want to take care of anybody. You want to know I guess, like, if this person is strong enough to be one with you while still taking care of their own shit daily. Like, can they stand alone? Will it not be a codependent cycle in the stirrings, King of Wands, 3 kings on the board. Oh, I knew it. I was like, it's gotta be the moon, and here comes the moon. I knew it. Ooh, I knew it. Ooh. Yeah, that was a strong intuitive pull, because I knew that moon had to be following. Ooh, all right. Y'all, Gemini, this reading just took a turn. I mean, let's see. And this is where you see the 3 of Cups shift from that merriment and, that those joy-filled moments that they want with you, and like even down to like the thought of a family with kids and little ones, and and just even outside to that being like the environment that you may meet this individual. This is where we get to 3 being a crowd. This is where the 3 of Cups takes that. We got the King of Cups, the King of Swords, the King of Wands. At the crown, we've got the 3 of Cups, then we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and one of the major arcana, the moon. whether you know it or not, there's somebody else who has the exact same plans with you. Now, I have two different scenarios here that I'm feeling for some of you Geminis. Now, for some of you, there's an old person from the past you're still holding on to. Aries, Sag, or Leo. I'm sensing strong Leo energy. And if you're not holding on to them by still having them in your life, though they still may beat us on some level, it's almost as if you're holding on to lessons that they taught you about relationships or what's going to be your next relationship, okay? And it has you not being so quick to rush in, being very calculated. And what's going to be hard for this person moving in is getting past the constructs that you have had established from what you've dealt with, and just like where you're not going back to again. Others of you, there's definitely another individual involved. Could be an ex or past lover. I don't feel like it's someone new. This King of Wands here, I don't feel like it's someone new who may be presenting themselves at the same time. I feel like they may be on your mind. Could be having fantasies about them, lusting. I just think your energy may be compromised. Could have been seeing this person, sleeping with this person, sitting there holding a book of secrets. King of Swords totally sitting there holding his book of secrets. So, Nine of Wands. Five of Wands. Queen of Swords reverse. It looks to me like you might pump the brakes on all of the drama, okay, that may come about. It may have you just pump the brakes on everything and just be like, you know what, I'm not going to focus on anybody but me. Or, you know, you might get to the point where you end up telling somebody just to like fuck off, because there's going to be someone who's bringing the majority of the drama between the two people that, or, you know, or between the group of people who want to court you, okay, to see you, to date you. I feel like you're going to just be trying to avoid the drama, and your tongue's going to be very, very, very sharp in doing so. Like, you're going to be very, very clear again, and you're not taking any shit in it. It's almost as if someone's behavior is going to become unattractive to you. So you're just like waiting, see, to be unseen right now. What's remaining unseen is the fact that when things play out, and I feel as though these individuals show their true colors to you, it'll be easier for you to navigate between the people that may be in your circle right now. Because there is competition for you. And I think you're just kind of on the defense all the way around. You're not having it because, you know, again, I feel like there's going to be drama, a lot of chitter chatter, gossip, he said, she said. A lot of people maybe just too involved in your love life as it is. You know, you're probably just that one that motherfuckers talk about, that popular person, that individual that just people tend to have in their mouth. And it's not to say it's a bad thing, it's just that you're that bitch like some people nobody talks about, like, and then that's just that. Not good or bad either, you know, because it could go either way. But because some people will tell you, shit, the best thing that could be done is to have people not have their fucking name in your mouth. Other people will say, you know, that's clout all day. But I think you're also aware of all the focus that may be just on your love life right now. Just like all the people, like all your friends who are aware, all the other people who are just watching, like wondering, because you got people who know that you're attractive, they know that you're vibrant, they know that you're social, you know, sociable and stuff like that. And they see you out and people wonder who you're with and maybe why you're not with anyone, or and just like any of that jazz. And I feel like you like to keep to yourself when it comes to things like that, but it could be that the people that are into you or somebody or just whatever it is, it's just like it's talk worthy. People just kind of know, and you're just trying to avoid all of that talk and any of the drama that could come about, which I do kind of see some of it could, you know. And you're also just allowing people to show their true colors, and you just understand that there's more to be seen. But I don't think you're completely closed off as far as the big picture, but for right now, you know what's best. You know what's best. So that's what I got for you for the month of December. Enjoy, Gemini.